3, 2, 1.
Beautiful, right?
Heck yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I was trying to I was trying to figure out how to turn on the camera.
Our professional Sony DSLR
Yeah.
Canon X2 II.
Yeah, as I'm sure you can tell
2021
by
version.
the crisp. Sorry, this is not an ASMR podcast.
But it could be because we have snacks
But
here.
we do have some goldfish crackers, some oatmeal cream pies, which
Shout out Little Debbie.
which we're gonna get to that in a little bit. But
Oh, are we?
yo, dude, I have stories about that.
Okay.
But yeah, we are back on YouTube, by the way. So shout out to that. Sorry about last week.
They kicked us out for a week.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the blame on that one. I don't really remember what happened. I just know that I'm usually the guy who's like, sorry, I can't do it. So my bad, everybody. But we are back to an every other episode schedule. Just kidding.
For the month of September.
So far on YouTube here. Happy to be here. Thank you guys for watching, for listening. Matthew, do you have any just like opening thoughts before we like get into it?
No.
Oh, by the way, welcome to season 2, episode 33.
Yeah, I was
going to
say that.
Podcast. My name is Tayson. Alongside me, as always.
We also have a Telecaster right there that is scripted.
Yeah.
Call back to
because the last time we did this, we called it scripted. But yeah, that's Matthew. I'm Tayson. Hey. This is Random Talk. This is what we do. This is how we do it.
Scooby's not here, by the way.
Scooby's not here
because
he's not actually a host of this show.
Right.
He's just a special guest. I feel like he was giving off like good like host.
He was.
Though.
Let us know. 5-star voice memo.
Like just I feel like just us as just like the three amigos. There's that B again.
Dude,
I feel like we are.
If the B comes close, tell me.
I will let you know. I will keep an eye out.
Okay.
But
flies are okay. I could catch flies.
But not bees.
But not bees.
Okay. We are recording outside.
Again,
same setup as last time, as you can see on YouTube. But you know, for the benefit of the audio only listeners, which I believe is still
you guys came first. You guys came first. You guys are true Randys right there.
And you know what? Even came first is us not even seeing each other. I know.
Shout out season 1 vibes.
I feel like we've said that a lot.
We bring it up all the time.
Yeah, but we used to just do this so remotely, which was
so
fitting.
Weird.
Which no, I mean really, it was kind of fitting though. Just like with this whole state of the world, like everything was just so like remote and controlled and like restricted with great reason. By the way, I'm just gonna put it out there. Like I'm not trying to discredit, maybe not discredit, but like not. Oh gosh, now I can't think of the word. That's gonna bother me. But like not take the precautions seriously for the right reasons, such as the party pizza.
That's right.
That's my P word this time.
That's the P word.
I don't want to explain that bit because I think it's just funny to leave it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mystery for those that don't understand.
But yeah,
but you could understand if you go listen back to the episodes. Season 2.
So go do that, and while you're gone, we'll be waiting for you. Yep. In the meantime, let's go ahead and cue that intro music, baby.
Let's get it.
Let's do it. By the way, before we do that, I want to say we are not sponsored by Wendy's
or Goldfish or Little Debbie.
I know the last time we did this, we had some Chick-fil-A cups, and there was a little bit of confusion there.
Yeah,
there was no.
Their marketing team did come after us.
They did. Noah, he was.
Shout out Noah.
He was big on that, but Wendy herself actually did not slide in our DMs. I know there were potentially some
but if you want to
going around about that.
Just kidding.
You and Wendy have gone back.
Have some affairs recently.
Okay, but yeah, let's go ahead.
Let's
and
do
it.
Are you rapping?
I promised to freestyle. I regret that in the moment, but
I just got to check everything. Okay.
Let's do it. Why not?
Let's do it. Here we go. Season 2, episode
I'm not a rapper.
5,
I used to want to be, though.
3,
Good.
2,
sounds great, baby.
1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Random talk. Looking at the sunflowers. About to talk for a whole 2 hours. Random talk. Looking at the sunflowers. Random talk. Talking about superpowers.
Hey.
It's still going. I'm done. I'm out. Peace.
Yo.
It's over.
Dude, that was impressive.
Thanks, man. I was just looking out, and I was taking in all my inspirations.
We gotta talk about superpowers.
I was yeah, we do. And I was looking at sunflowers. Matthew has some gorgeous sunflowers in his backyard, by the way. I have a huge affinity for sunflowers, and I really get to appreciate that every time. They're grown wild. It makes me so happy.
What is your spirit animal? But yours is
sunflower.
Yours
bro.
is yeah. Yes.
I'm a flower.
What is your spirit flower?
What's your spirit? I feel like let's actually get into that because I feel like that's a good segue into superpowers eventually. if we go down this track the right way, which we probably won't. There
is no
spirit
right
animal,
tracks here. In the
my
show.
spirit animal, I think if I had to pick one, I'd say a bear. And I've thought about this. That's why I'm so off the top with it. Like, hey, let's talk about this because I have an answer and I really want to talk about it because I want to flex how cool I am because I've been thinking about this for 3 years. Just kidding. I did come up with this a couple of weeks ago. I'm kind of like a bear in the way that I don't hunt fish in the I don't just snatch them right out of the water like that. I don't really eat a whole lot of fish except for goldfish. These
seafood, gross. Get out of here.
These are the kind of fish that I like personally. But no, I feel like bears are just chill and they just want to be left alone and they'll leave you alone. But then if you poke the bear, you know what I'm saying?
Don't poke the bear.
Then he will come after you. And let me say, if you want to poke me and you want to pick a fight, I will mama bear you up and down, homie G.
Wow.
I don't want to get too aggressive or anything, but I'm just saying I like to be chill. I like to be in my environment, do what I do. I love hibernating, just taking things slow,
storing things for the winter.
But when people come knocking up on my woods saying, "Hey, I'm up in your grill.
I'm a poke you."
Yeah, I'm a poke you, bear.
I'm a poke you, bear.
I'm a
pokey bear. Poku bear.
I have a big problem with that. But yeah, so I'm kind of like a bear, just chill. Can be when I need to be, but for the most part, just pretty chill, just chilling in nature, doing what I do, because you know how much I love nature.
Nature boy.
Nature boy, that's what they call me.
You should change your Instagram handle to that. At nature boy.
It's probably taken, but genuinely, if it's not taken,
I'm gonna look it
I'll
up.
switch it. Okay.
Honestly, you might quit out, so I'm not gonna look it up.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Happens every time.
Yeah. It's our new tradition. But I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Flip this
I was
over to
gonna.
you. What is your spirit animal if you could pick one? And by the way, I will say, we'd probably have to go to some psychic to get our palms read to be
that would be a fun episode.
That would be really fun. But
if you guys know a psychic,
hey, we will interview them and let them read us and stuff. But I was just gonna say get your your proper spirit animal,
Mm-hmm.
but just your feeling. That would be a good one to do for each other too, really test how well we know each other.
Yeah.
But
best friend challenge.
But
what spirit animal are they?
But you go for you.
I think just a unicorn because I'm very mysterious.
Dude, I love that, man.
And mystical.
I would love to be a unicorn, but I feel too strong about the bear thing to switch it up now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You do look like a bear.
I appreciate that. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I'll take it though. Why not? Yeah. Sure. Bears are cute, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
the baby bears.
Woo! I guess you didn't say a baby bear. You said
what's the Disney movie that had bears in it?
Brother Bear?
Yeah, I was never a big fan of that movie.
Me neither.
I was so boring.
I had a friend in
Congratulations.
Which actually is funny that you say that because it's kind of a big deal for me. No, but no, it's okay. I had a friend in middle school who was a huge fan of Brother Bear. I mean, wanted to name their dog after the characters and stuff. And
what are the names? Bear and Brown Bear and Purple Bear.
I love
Care Bears.
I love that you tried so hard to be creative with that.
I know.
I don't remember the names. If I probably really wanted to, I could, but it's not relevant. But no. I mean, good for you. Whatever.
Go for you.
But no, that's another good prompt. What's
prompt.
that? Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah, good conversation.
Good conversation starter.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll do that on my next date.
Yeah,
get to know you.
This
what Brother Bear are you?
This is a dating advice podcast. No, but what's that movie specifically that childhood Disney movie? For example, that you would that you just is just your thing.
Is your are you asking me or just
yes,
okay.
I mean, keeping it broad. You at home, by the way, the listeners and the viewers, be thinking about this stuff. You know what I mean?
I feel like there's a lot of space right here.
There's a lot of space.
Scooby is missing.
Which would be filled so great by Scooby and his voluptuous...
Big word. Energy. Essence.
Yeah. That sounded like I was going to go
existence.
For more of like a physical compliment, but I was really going to say just like he's just such a natural like guest, honestly.
He is.
Not like but like podcaster, you know what I mean? And I mean, so are we. But yeah, what's
so there'll probably be more cuts in between us for this.
Yeah. But what's like that movie for you that you would like? You know, like for example, like I name my baby after one of the characters, or just like that's
what I think about a lot.
That's obviously
is like what am I gonna name my child?
A bit of an extreme example, but still, you know, just like
I don't know, to be honest.
I also have an answer for this one.
Okay.
I've been thinking about this one for a long time. No,
I have to go look at my DVD cupboard.
I watched this movie recently. I texted you immediately after, and I said, I need to redo my bracket from season 1, episode 9, when we ranked all the Disney movies and stuff.
Don't listen to it because the audio is so bad.
Don't do it. Listen to this one.
Hey, Jason. Did you know Inside Out? That's what it sounds like the whole time.
Milan.
And then the Milan.
but no. So I watched this movie. I immediately texted you, said, bro, I have a new winner. I have a new favorite, new number one. Best is, oh my gosh, little Flyboy.
Flyboy, get out of here.
Little.
Do you ever read the books called Flyboy?
No, I feel like a horse right now with how this fly's loving me. What was the fly's name? Was his name just like Fly Guy?
Fly Guy!
Yo, let's go, man.
Flyboy.
That was the whitest handshake ever.
You know what's more white? Jesus and Jimmer.
That's the last episode. Go check that out. Not on YouTube, though.
Fly Guy, dude. I love those books.
Bro, that's how creative it is that I just like came up with that.
Yeah.
What a great name, though.
I can still see the character in my mind.
Oh, dude, with his big
eyes. Yeah.
His fly eyes. But yeah, no. For me, like that movie that like, I mean.
Which one are we talking about?
You know, like what's like that.
I know, but which one are you talking about?
I'm about to introduce.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so that movie
My
for
bad.
me, that one, that's just like, just really gets to me. I don't know why. Honestly, I like so much time goes in between rewatching these movies for me that I genuinely do forget about them. So like when we were doing that ranking thing for the ones that I hadn't seen in a while, you know, they maybe didn't survive as long as, you know, they would, you know, upon a rewatch. And let me just say, upon rewatch, Rio.
They hit different. Oh, Rio?
Rio. The blue bird.
That wasn't in our bracket, though.
That was in our bracket. I'm
really
at least 69% sure. Nice.
I don't think it was.
We're gonna look it up here in a minute, but even if it wasn't honorable mention, because that is the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life. Just kidding. But like, no. I mean, I watched it, something like emotionally inside of me, like the little child that never got to like really let that out was like having so much fun. That movie is so beautiful. The scenery, the birds are so great. I love
You're gonna name your son after the bird, right?
Who the main character?
Yeah, what's his name?
His name is Blue.
Shout out Elijah Bryant's son named Blue.
Because he's a blue macaw. That's the type of birds, which by the way are like extinct. Except
maybe
like,
there's blue bird awareness.
I think
week.
they're like, just to be technical here, I think they're like extinct in the wild. There are some like in captivity, but it's like, you know, different, trying to repopulate them.
Yeah, they're casting them for the real live action Rio.
Yeah. I mean, Blue. That's a cute name for a kid, you know. BLU.
BLU. That's how.
In the movie.
Shout out Elijah Bryant. Talked about him last week. That's his son. His name Blue.
I bet his son is named after
Cosmos too. Just kidding.
But yeah, no. I mean, that just everything is so beautiful. I love a good love story just hidden underneath, like there's like the, you know, the big plot, and there's like a little subplot with a little gets me going, man. I love it. That movie, so great.
I'm gonna be real.
There is a second one, Rio 2, which is not on Disney Plus, by the way. So Walt Disney,
Rio on Disney?
Yeah, that's how I watched it. But
makes sense.
But Rio 2 is not. It might be on like, I don't know, Netflix or something, but it's not on Disney Plus. So I couldn't watch it, which absolutely disappointed me because I wanted so bad to watch it after watching that.
Is Rio 2 the one with the white ugly bird?
No, that was the first one, bro. Nigel. Oh. I hate that guy.
Nigel Williams Goss, man.
I know, like, in, you know, movies when there's, like, clearly good guys and bad guys, you're, like, supposed to not like the bad guys. But, like, he didn't even have to be a bad guy for me to not to like him, bro. Like, he
just looks ugly, dude.
Come on, bro. Like,
he better be extinct.
I mean, like, I'm not saying don't like people if they're ugly, but I'm just saying, like...
No, everyone's beautiful in their own way. Not the birds.
First of all, he's a bird, so, I mean, I don't really care.
An animated bird.
He's just, like, weird. He's, like, got, like, that, you know, creep voice. He's got like a weird accent. I don't know what it is. Anyways, do you like if you had to pick? So your winner for the bracket was
Inside Out, Frozen.
Was it really?
I think so.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Would you say that's like your?
I think the final two were Inside Out and Frozen.
Probably.
But I don't think that was. Those were my favorite movies. By the way,
I also watched Inside Out recently again. It wasn't like as good as Rio was for some reason. Like I didn't have that same like kind of moment, but it was good.
The hug, man.
The hug, bro.
Gets me every time.
But so
I was not a big fan of Rio, by the way. I'm sorry.
I kind of felt it because you didn't like you didn't give me anything when I kind of brought it up.
And I wasn't like, yeah, let's go, man. Let's go, Blue and his bluebirds.
Nah, get out of here, bro. I don't want your white handshake.
Oh, Scooby says he can't. Scooby. Another day.
Mid-episode.
Dude, these Mic'd Up Mondays only work for us. And not even that sometimes.
Literally, bro.
Shout out Trey. Actually, don't shout out Trey.
Yeah, no.
Actually, you know what? Why not? Actually, no. But,
Trey, come on.
I can't think of like the...
Trey, come on the show. I don't know who just texted me, but Trey.
Oh,
it was probably Scooby, actually.
That's probably Scooby.
Sorry, dude.
He probably said... Love to, bro. That his voice does sound like that. If you listen back to the 2 episodes he was on.
But yeah, shout out Trey. Come back on, bro. We miss you. Anyways,
back to the other point.
Do you have?
I don't. I've been thinking about this whole time. I don't have. I bet. I'm trying to think of non-Disney movies because we kind of broke that down. So I'm trying to think of a non-Disney movie that I like. Was good. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's my show.
I don't know. I'll do my homework and Shrek? I'll come back to no, not Shrek. Not Shrek. Not Shrek 2.
Shrek 3?
Shrek no, dude. That was the worst one.
4?
Is there a Shrek 4? Shrek the musical?
If Shrek 4 didn't come out, it was definitely rumored or something. I think it did come out, but I think at least for me, I was at the point where I was like too old where I didn't care anymore. But I will say, shout out to Shrek. Like I feel like that's like a timeless thing. Like I shouldn't even have like been too old. That's like I'm too cool because I'm too old, but you're like 12. Like you're not when you're 12, you're not too old for anything except for like diapers. Like I'm because only because like you can't.
Shout out Pampers for sponsoring this episode. Just kidding.
Just because you literally can't fit in them. That's the only thing that you're too old for when you're 12 is stuff you can't fit into. Other than that, you're not cool, bro.
Yeah. Facts. And I know I work with 12-year-olds.
All you 12-year-olds out there that think you're so cool that Matthew's
11, 12-year-olds.
All you 12-year-olds getting dunked on by mathematician Matthew out here, Boomer Matthew out here.
Oh man,
Boomer boy.
Boomer boy.
y'all need to sit down, be humble, man.
Yeah,
because you're not that cool. But anyways, if we can kind of
crossed up 12 people today. It was 1v12 recess basketball. They're like us 12 versus you. I'm like bet easy dub. Hey, if you need something great to work on your handles a little bit, get that exercise in.
Get 12.
Yeah,
12
it's like Steph Curry in his pregame routine. That's what I was doing out there. I'm like, round the back, crossover, you sled, and I'm just getting dug on you, man. But we played this one kid. To get back to your point later, but I played against this one kid in my class. I say my class. I'm the teacher of that class. I own
Matthew is back in. Yeah, he re-enrolled.
Yeah, but he's like, let's just do 1v1. I'm like, okay, let's go to the bigger hoops though, the 10 feet.
Oh snap!
Oh yeah. So I can't dunk on 10 feet, by the way. So I'm just gonna shoot deep threes, you know.
Of course.
And I hit four deep threes in a row. But the last one.
I'm sorry. I just gotta. My nose is so itchy, and I don't want to keep itching it because I feel like that'd look kind of funny, but.
I'll cut to me on that part.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Probably
More
not.
itch.
Well, now that I brought attention
now
to
you're gonna be itching all day,
my
bro.
nose is like, I'm gonna start the show.
Attention.
Let me just keep itching really quick. My fault.
Now I'm gonna start itching, bro. So I'm about to win.
Epic
It's
game.
we're going to 11 by ones and ones. So no twos. It's just ones, right?
Okay.
And I'm at 10. He's at 6. I gave him some free way to score 6 points on me. But
Okay.
I'm like, instead of just blowing past him for this game winner, I'm gonna go full court. Previously, I'd made my last 3 deep shots. They weren't full court, but I'm back to back.
He's hot at this point.
I'm
He's
hot,
ladies and gentlemen. He is on fire.
I am on fire.
Can I get a heat check?
Heat check. But anyways, I'm like ball game, half full court,
Ball game.
full court. It hits the rim behind the rim. You know what I mean? The part that comes out.
Yeah, I know.
And usually when you hit it bounces out.
Yeah.
But it hit the corner of that, where in between the net and went in. And some kids were like walking by, and I'm like, "Yeah, sir, you see that?" And they're like, "Yeah." They're cheering me on. So I'm a legend, bro.
Matthew. So by the way, for those of you confused, he's doing that thing where you like restart school at
6th grade to go back.
So yeah, he's redoing that right now.
It's like when you're playing game of 21 and you're like, oh, if you tip in, you go back to 11.
Yeah, so
I'm back to the 11,
he
but
got,
6.
he got
halfway.
He got too many credits. He busted, so now he's got to go back to a certain amount. So now at this point,
I never really liked that
back in
rule
6th
of
grade.
the 21 tip in game.
Me neither, but I mean, at a certain point, you just gotta play how
Top
everybody plays.
5 pet
So you
peeves
just
of
gotta-
pickup basketball for me is when they say, let's play 21, and there's like 6 of you. It's like, I am not playing 21.
Come on, bro. At that point,
Like,
come on.
I'm never gonna get a rebound. I'm never gonna get the ball.
Even
Even with 3 people, it's just
well, but even at like if you have like an odd number, like at that point, I'd rather just do like, for example, like 3-on-4 than like 21 with 7
yeah, or
people.
just have him sub.
Yeah.
He could deal with it.
That's my.
Are the
thing.
birds being picked up?
That's
Hear the birds? Birds are back.
I can hear the birds. I just that's my thing about subs is like, I don't know if it's just me. I'm never gonna want to come out,
Yeah.
But that's just kind of my way of looking at things. I want to get back into what we were talking about, but I don't remember where we were.
I don't know where we were
Aside
either.
from like the Disney movie thing, because I felt like there was something else, but maybe there wasn't. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to.
I will say really fast with the movies and the whole thing we've done
Yeah.
on the podcast before. Kids Bracket Challenge, go check that out, part 1 and 2. One of the kids in the class that I ate over, that's my job. He's like,
he ate them.
yeah, we were outside during. I ate them, but
Matthew eats kids.
I'm a kid. You know the book, the As Long with Fly guy, but the lady who swallowed the fly.
I don't know why Matthew ate all those kids.
yeah.
He's doing 25 to life. Yeah, no, for sure.
But one of them, we're playing basketball and we're just shooting around during recess, and he's like, "Guys, Super Y is just like the best movie ever." and I'm like,
and you were like,
his name's Tiger. So shout out Tiger, Tiger Woods,
Tiger, man.
2.0.
Tiger Woods'
But-
son is in your class.
Yeah. Can we talk about the weird names the moms are naming these kids these days, bro?
Well, hey,
Let me just
'cause,
say.
like, pretty soon, the girls that we know are gonna be the moms.
And they're old, bro. Like they're gonna name their daughter Sunflower.
Hey. No, but that's my type of name right there. But no, actually, I do have
Stick with blue
I
and
do
green
have-
and color scheme, but not Tiger and
blue and green and color
color
scheme.
scheme.
Hey, this is my
rhyme time.
This is my son Indigo.
Yeah, dude,
Or
your son.
Shark. I don't know.
This is my
Is
daughter.
Is Indigo more of a?
Indigo is more like I'm getting girl vibes. There's probably girl.
I had
girl
a
vibes.
female dog named Indigo. Now that I'm thinking about it, and that wasn't that long ago, so I shouldn't have forgot about it. But I mean, we called her Indy, but it was like Indigo was like the thing.
Indy.
So I guess maybe Indigo is probably more suited for that.
There's a whole bunch of Z's and L's and Y's in the names now.
I will say my
X's,
my favorite thing,
silent K's.
My favorite thing that I've come up
Might as well
with.
just put the whole alphabet.
Oh gosh. My favorite thing that I've come up with
Kaislin.
for like I will say having a name like Tayson is unique enough to where I'm not like surrounded by a whole bunch of them. Which
But not like a white mom who just.
I'm not crapping on anybody who like knows a bunch of people with the same name. Like, you know, I'm sure that's cool for you. I'm sure you enjoy it. For me, it would bother me. So I'm glad that it's not a thing for me.
Yeah, but it's not to the point of like weird.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Why?
But
why would you name your?
It's not like my parents were like, I'm gonna make sure he's the only one with this name, and then like they just go crazy. Like obviously, you know, it's still like a pretty, you know, regular sounding name, but yeah, no, it is in the same.
What?
Dude, somebody just
Someone
ripped
just
one.
cut the
Holy
cheese.
cow.
That was
I hope that
whole-
picked up because I heard that.
I hope that picked up. Too.
All
All right, guess. There it is again.
Whoa, what are we doing?
This is not band practice, bro.
Quiet on set.
Quiet on
please.
set.
But no, but like it does kind of sounds like, you know, like Tayson or like the Ace.
The Zillins,
yeah.
the Cousins.
Basically anything that has like Ace in the middle of it is just a
Yeah.
terrible name.
20. Let's look at 2021
Obviously,
baby
'cause I'm
names.
Okay. I will say.
I'm just gonna roast
while
these really fast.
while we're on the subject, I want to say the one that I've come up with myself independently that I'm really proud of. Not like really proud of, like I'm gonna live and die by this, but like one that I thought was pretty cool was I was in geology class. Okay, so I hope you can imagine where this is going. I was in geology class last year, like a couple months ago at this point, because it's, you know, I'm not that far removed from this thought basically, and we're, you know, just going over like, I don't know, some like, you know, what makes a different rock a different rock. I don't know, but obviously I wasn't very good at that class. but no, we're you know,
What makes a rock a
got
different
your
Dude, those birds are loud. Sorry about that if
no,
you're hearing
it's
that.
all good. We are hearing that, but no, got like, you know, your sedimentaries and your metamorphics and your igneuses. And,
the rocks name, the big three: sedimentary, igneous, and metamorphic.
Thank you. As we were going over that, I was like, man, like, cause it was in a packet, and I wish I could say what we were going over specifically, but I just don't remember. And I was just looking at that. I was like, bro, igneous. Igneous is kind of a cool name, bro. Like,
Don't name your child Igneous.
No, because here's the thing. I love the name Iggy. I think Iggy's so cool. I think it works both ways. I think Iggy's just sick. You know, like Andre Iguodala, Iggy, or like Iggy. There's probably another one. Fill in the blank, Matthew. Iggy.
Jiggy.
Iggy Jiggy. Yeah, shout out to them. But no, I like it. So I was like, I mean, like, you know, maybe not igneous specifically, but I just want something that I can like have Iggy as a nickname because I like Iggy. Not for me, but like for like my child potentially, or even just
you're gonna name your child Igneous. Hi, what's your name? My name's Igneous McMurray. Yeah, Igneous like the rock.
My kids aren't having my name, bro. No, they're. I don't care unless the other option is, whoo, which they're, yeah, no sir. But no, I've not igneous specifically, but just something that I even just like a dog, you know, I'd be cool with that. I'd be cool with having a dog named Iggy.
Oh, I was like, naming your son Dog? Dog.
Sup, dog?
Sup, dog?
No, but
DODAWG.
WG, yeah.
Dog.
No, just something with it. I like Iggy. I think it's cute, but
It's cute, not for a human.
okay.
Sorry if your name's Igneous.
I'm not even saying igneous specifically though. Like it could be anything with like IG in it, like ig. That's it. Ig.
That's it, Ig.
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 Hey, what's your name?
Ig. Ig.
I guess.
I guess.
Ig.
Instagram. I guess.
Yeah, that's what it'd be.
Ig.
Instagram. Whatever. I regret saying that now.
No. I mean, hey, I'm thinking. I just go simple.
I'm just
simple
saying
names.
Iggy. I only brought up the igneous thing because that's like what reminded me of it in the moment. Like that was just the most relevant story of it.
I got you.
But like the point of it was just to say like Iggy, you know? Like,
okay.
Like obviously I'm not, because imagine like your name is Igneous and then you're in geology class and then you're like, what's an igneous rock? And everybody looks over at freaking Iggy in the corner and is like, ew, that's your name, you freaking loser. Kids are mean, okay? I don't know. Kids were mean to me. Kids are probably going to keep being mean because some idiots don't know how to raise their kids, so they teach them to be mean. Anyways.
Facts.
Teach your kids how to be nice to people, whatever.
Yeah, and then don't name your kids
Let's move
crazy
on
names,
this.
or else they will be bullied.
All
right, episode 33.
Because kids are mean, and I'm about to get mad. I'm about to get all grizzly bear up on y'all.
Don't poke the bear with the Ziggy.
Up on y'all kids, man. No, but I will say, actually, let's transition into superpowers, because I said we were going to talk about superpowers. What is... I mean, whoa, big bug. This is like...
Big bug, big birds, big noises here on the show.
I don't want to say, like... What's like your underrated superpower that you would want to have? Just because I feel like that's such a boring question. Like, everybody's just going to be like, I want to be super strong. Actually, no. Matter of fact, why not? Because let's have a conversation about it. What would yours be if you could pick any superpower, Matthew? No matter how, like, generic or unique it is. Doesn't matter. What would it be? Get off my drink, bro.
Interview the fly. Fly guy, come here.
What superpower would you have, Mr. Fly?
I would have the ability to fly.
To fly?
I think that's, you can't beat it though.
Like Superman type flight?
Like Superman. No. No, not fly guy fly. Super guy fly. Superman fly.
If you could fly.
I don't think you can beat that. Like get there super fast.
Where would you go? First stop, first destination, where would you go?
I'd probably just go like.
Probably just go.
Just go.
See where you end up.
Yeah.
Go, man.
To infinity and beyond.
Yeah.
That's just simple. Like it's just so cool. You get there fast.
I mean, at that point, you could super speed. Because then you could still get places fast. Well, but I feel like flying might be better just because you're probably not going to get seen by as many people.
Well, and you get the scenes of nature, fly above the mountains.
That's true.
But if you're going super fast, you miss that. You miss that whole thing.
Fair enough. Well, but if you were able to fly, would you be able to control your speed?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think you're supposed to control all your powers.
Okay. Well, I just didn't know if you just had a set flight speed.
Oh yeah. Times 2.
Because
Spotify. It's only the Spotify measurements.
If you think because if I say I want to run super fast, you just can you just not run like a regular person? Or is it just every time you take off, you just you're just running down the hall, blast through the wall or something?
No, I think you should be able to control it.
Okay.
Because if you ever have it, you're able to control it.
Okay.
If not, go to super. Oh, I figured out my movie. It came to me. It came to me.
See, but if not, you got yourself a super problem.
Oh, Super Y. Shout out Tiger. He's like,
Super
Y, best movie. I'm like, yes. Anyways.
What's your movie?
My movie that I used to watch
20
a lot. Yes. I'm a kind of behind in my thinking. I'm delayed.
No, you're a thorough, deep thinker. So
thank you.
It's a natural process. It's gonna take longer. Of
Thank
course.
you. Just still going, making sure we're good. Okay.
We haven't been going for 40 minutes.
We just been talking for 40 minutes. Happened before.
Yes, it has.
Maybe. Did you ever watch? This has to do with superheroes. This is why it, reminded me of this.
Of course.
Sky High.
For the audible listen, for the benefit of the audible listeners, no, I've never seen Sky High. I don't even know what that is. What is that?
You don't know what Sky High is?
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be negative about it. Matthew, please tell me about Sky High. What? It sounds fantastic. What is it?
Have you seen those?
Open my eyes to a whole new world.
Shut up. Have you seen those? Have you seen those TikToks where it's like, name one movie you swear you're the only one who watched as a kid? Have you seen those TikToks recently? It's a trend now.
Probably.
But what I would be putting as the TikTok is Sky High.
Sky High.
It's about.
I would put.
Maybe it is a Disney movie. Maybe not.
Disney.
But it's not animated. It's not animated.
See, but when in doubt.
Let's look it up.
When in doubt, It's a Disney movie. Because Disney,
when in doubt,
'cause Disney
Walt
owns
Mount Rushmore.
everything. Disney owns our podcast probably somehow, some way. Actually, no. But if they'd like to, hey, I'm Tayson, co-host of the Random Talk podcast. If you or someone you know works at Disney, hit us up in our business email. With Jack Black?
Nope.
Oh no, that's
73% Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm thinking of School of Rock, I think.
Dude, it is on Disney Plus.
That was with Jack Black. Sky High. Can I see some like pictures maybe? Nothing.
Dang,
sorry, man.
Dang, it's a high school where kids go with superpowers
In the
and they learn to
sky?
in the sky, and they learn to control it. And we should watch it sometime.
Okay.
That or Masters of Disguise is my movie I watched a ton as a kid. Did you watch that?
We can watch Sky High. I don't.
Oh my gosh! You didn't watch Masters of... Sorry, I just yelled in your ear there.
It's okay. It's just like this. See, but this is why we're doing this though, because we're different people with different backgrounds. We've seen different things, so we can have good conversations and introduce each other to new cool stuff.
I'm disappointed in you.
Hey man, Rio is the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life, and you are just not with me on that.
Never seen that.
What in the Turtle Guy?
Turtle Guy. It's the TikTok I made that one time.
Oh,
that's where it came from.
No, you told me about that, and I said I hadn't seen it, but I guess let's expose me one more time here on the Random Talk podcast. But yeah, no, back to superpowers, because I don't know where we were going.
See, I don't think you can beat flying though.
I mean,
the only thing is weather.
If
you're flying up in the sky, you gotta make sure the weather's clear.
True. That is
so
really
that's a negative.
My superpower would be control the weather. And then every time you flew, I'd make it rain. Just kidding.
Oh
no,
man.
No.
Make it rain in my heart.
I feel like it's
my new single coming out.
Rain in my heart. No, I think. You could argue for days. I don't think it's about a competition. I think every superpower has its own things that makes it cool. I remember
when I was young, I'd always wanted mind reading.
I feel like that is a good one, but at the same time, I just don't want to know.
Exactly, that's the negative thing.
Y'all got some weirdos out here that I just...
And you don't know what Iggy's thinking.
And honestly, no, I'm gonna move past that like I didn't hear it.
There's so much negative space right here. It's crazy.
Like not because Scooby's not here.
I know.
He just makes that go away.
He's a positive space.
We were kind of going at it last time with Scooby kind of being the with my whole scrap boom boom boom. Shut up.
2 + 2 is 4.
Shut up. No, have
you heard that?
No.
Oh, that's
so funny.
It was funny.
It was funny. But no, I think for me, my answer used to be, my go-to answer used to always be invisibility. Because, just because, I feel
a bunch of postgraduates breaking down superhero
I feel like I'm about to be like this is like my villain origin story. As a young shy kid, I felt like nobody ever saw me. So I was like, what if I was invisible for real? No, maybe on a very watered down level, that's how I felt. But I just think I just like to be doing stuff and not have anybody be worrying about me. I know that sounds really shady, like I'm up to no good. I'm up to kindness is what I'm up to. And I just don't need
Nobody's listening. Oh.
You're right. Nobody's listening to this because they've already all left.
Oh no! Well, I was gonna plug your thing, but I don't know if I had the
as soon as I
thing to say
I will let you know, and we will plug the crap
Okay,
out
sorry,
of it.
My bad.
I know. I appreciate it. But I think I just be up to kindness, and I just don't need all the So I just want to work in. I operate in the shadows. I operate in silence, and I just feel like I can do that. If I'm invisible.
My superpower will be able to see those that are invisible.
I want to be a mind reader. I'm going to see those that are invisible. Man. I want to undo all your powers because you're lame. Whatever.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was just trying to make a joke.
I want to be a helicopter so I can
fly away,
snatch you out of the sky.
Oh man.
I mean, so okay, there we go. We talked about superpowers. So my freestyle has
come
officially
to
been
fruition,
like justified.
Mm-hmm.
So we can move on to something else here.
I have a story to tell, if that's okay.
Please.
All right, spider
Take
stories.
me away.
Lot of. I've shared a couple stories about spiders on this show.
A few.
Just a few, maybe one or two. You know,
Yeah.
bring them up here and there. But I saw.
Go for it.
Let's break this down a little bit.
I'm gonna set this down.
Yeah, please go for it. Go for it.
So I can be a good active listener. I'm really just thirsty.
Yeah. There we go. But I'm taking a shower, right? Any last words? Okay. Taking a shower, right? And in between the shower curtain and like the other curtain that's clear, you know what I'm talking about? I saw the silhouette.
What is the name for that?
I don't know.
The shower. Is it like
screen.
It is. It's like a water screen or like a water guard. Get yours now.
Waterguard.com. There we go.
Not a sponsor.
But could be.
Hey, when we
start it up.
Yeah.
And it'll go in your Tason's toiletry
pieces
business.
It's under accessories.
Bathroom accessories.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, but yes, no, in between those two.
Yeah. And before I go to turn on the faucet, I see the silhouette of the spider in between the thing. So
wow.
So I'm like, okay, not gonna take a shower.
Okay.
And I thankfully I wasn't stripped down yet, so I felt more protected. That's kind of weird, but I'm like, I'm gonna kill the spider first.
You are at your most vulnerable when you are
naked.
And when you see
when you are
something. Not everybody feels about spiders the way we feel about them, but whatever your equivalent to that is, the thing that you hate or despise or fear the most, or whatever it happens to be, that is you're at your most vulnerable, and then it's the worst combination. That's what I'm trying to say.
It really is.
Especially when you're mid-shower, anyways.
Dude, whatever. Yeah, well, I wasn't mid-shower yet. Thankfully, I found it just in case, or just before, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill this, but I don't know how to kill it. Because it's like in the middle of the shower curtains, and I don't want to pull it because it could jump out anywhere. It could, woo, scary times, man. It could surf again. But so I like poke it. I poke it, and then I don't see it anymore. So it just disappeared.
You just poked it away.
I poked it I poked the curtain, and then it like disappeared. And so I was trying to find it, and it was gone, bro. It had the superpower of like teleportation or invisibility.
That's another good one.
And yeah, it was the spiders. And so I'm like, I don't know where it went. You pointed out?
Can you see that kid on the ladder?
You better not fall.
What a little peeping Tom we got here. Oh, he is
They're escaping their mom's house.
He's abducting his girlfriend from the. She lives next door.
I will rescue Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Come over to my side.
Crush. Speaking of which, I watched
Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet too.
I haven't seen that movie over, dude.
One.
We need to watch that. That was a good one. That's
on Disney Plus too.
Dude, let's watch it. I haven't watched the newest one though.
See, like me neither actually. A great, plot with a little subplot with a good love story mixed in.
Hey. Whoa. You got really high there.
It does stuff to me, bro.
But anyways, I decide
you poked.
The spider's gone, and I can't find it. Like, I look for it, because you know me. I see a spider, I have to kill her, else I'm not satisfied.
Just thinking out loud here, I'd imagine I'm, kind of, in a similar space of mind as the audience here, as we're listening along. I would imagine if
actively listening along.
Poked it fell.
That's what I thought. I couldn't find it. I literally looked in the crevice, or in the screen of the curtain.
The water.
The crevice of the curtain.
Yeah.
I looked in there, could not find it. So I'm like, I'm gonna go.
That's my next book title.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go take a shower in the other shower.
Okay.
Next day, I forget about it, and then I remembered, frick, there still could be a spider in here, right? The spider could still be here. In this other bathroom before I take a shower. So I'm like, I gotta find it first. But before I go into the bathroom and take a shower, I'm sitting in my room doing stuff, right? And I in my rear view mirror, in my what was it called? The vision that's to the side of you.
Your peripheral vision.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Peripheral.
Preference vision.
I just.
Panorama.
If you say it confidently enough, you can probably.
Peripheral vision.
You can probably fudge a lot of those vowels, but just peripheral.
Sure. In that vision, I saw this thing crawling on the ground.
Rear view, yeah.
Rear view mirror.
I like that more.
Yeah, why not?
In his rear view.
Well, I guess the side view. I don't know. Because the rear view mirror is the thing up here.
In his mental mirrors.
In my mental mirrors, to the side of my eyes, I saw this thing crawling in through the carpet. And I'm like, uh-oh. Look over. It's a spider. I'm like, This better be the same one, because now I found it. Now I'm gonna kill it, right?
Yeah,
but it was a little.
We don't want to.
Right. It was a little smaller than the other one, so I'm like, But maybe, to be optimistic, like this is the one. Maybe it just like died or something. So
I poked it to death.
So I'm like, I've been thinking about you. You made me not. You made me not take a shower in that.
Thinking about you.
I can't stop thinking about you. And so I'm like, I'm done with you, bro. I'm done with spiders. And I just kill it on spot, right?
I'm done with you.
Smash it. Break his heart. And every other part of his body. And then I go take a shower. See the freaking spider again. In between the curtains. That wasn't the one. I see the spider that was already spider number 1. Right.
Yeah.
The mysterious superhero spider. Spider-Man. And I'm like... And I didn't see it until I was stripped down and... partly in the shower, okay?
Bro.
I didn't see it until I was fully vulnerable to all things. I don't know about you.
All things.
All things considered. But
shout out to Bill Nye.
Shout out Bill Nye. We have not said that in a while. We need to keep saying that every episode.
I love Bill Nye. More than
the average man.
Ancestors.
Probably.
I'd take him on as my own if I could.
My great grandfather.
Dude, if Bill Nye straight up, I mean, we haven't touched on this, but I'm 18 at this point. But if I was still a child, and Bill Nye walked up to me and was like, "Hey, can I adopt you?" I would be like, "Yes." I would run to my parents.
Does Bill Nye have kids?
I don't know.
Imagine being Bill
Nye's kid. Probably names his kids after the types of rocks.
Igneous. That's who Bill Nye's name is.
Hey, what's up, Metamorphosis?
Solid liquid gas.
What's up, gaseous?
Gaseous.
Yeah.
Solid. Lynn.
No, I would run to my parents. I would make them sign whatever they had to. I would forge both signatures.
Which you were pros at. Tell me you haven't forged your parents' signatures.
I have definitely before. Just because... I mean, sometimes...
We all do it, hey.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
We all cheat on some tasks.
Sometimes it's just more efficient to not have to go and bug your mom about it, you know? I would say mostly, it was like disclosure documents. Like, especially, like, I remember specifically senior year of high school. I remember I would just, like, I would get them.
Senior year, bro.
I would just, like, get them, and then, like, I would forget to, like, go home and talk to my mom about them. So, like, the next day I'd be like, oh, shoot, and then I just...
Okay.
Not going to it, you know what I'm saying?
Mine wasn't the disclosure documents. Mine were we used to have these like planners in elementary school.
Also the reading logs.
That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
The reading logs, you have to sign it every day and check it off with your parents.
My child did 10 minutes of reading tonight before he ate his homework. Dinner.
And I would always read Fly Guy.
Before he did his dinner and ate his homework.
Yep.
Whatever. No, dog. Sorry, teacher. I ate my homework.
I'm my dog who ate my homework.
Matthew.
The lady who swallowed.
Oh, no. I don't know why I swallowed my dog.
Dude, what a memory.
I sound real funny. My throat has a clog. It's my dog.
Who ate the dog, who ate the homework, who ate the fly. And I don't know why she ate the fly. Bill Nye.
Bill Nye.
Bill Nye the banger guy.
Hey, shout out to whatever episode that was.
Season 1, episode 7, I think.
For sure. I don't know. That was too long ago.
Anyways,
but no.
Back to the spider story.
But just before we wrap
back to the back.
I would so gladly I would so gladly be Bill Nye's descendant. I mean, obviously, I know it's not genetic, which just puts me at an immediate disadvantage in this world. But just to be around Bill Nye, I feel like would be the most amazing, positive influence anyone could ever have in their life. I love Bill Nye. That kiss was for you, Bill. Put that.
Bill.
Put that
Bill,
where you want it.
Bill.
That's guy.
That's kind of deeper than I remember.
Those little TikTok beatboxers.
Yeah.
Those little TikToksers. That's what I call them. Yeah. I'm one of them, actually.
Yeah, you are.
Fact.
TaysonsBeats.com.
at Tayson's Beat. Anyways, back to
my spider story. Where am I in the story? Let's see. Naked in the shower until I realized.
Oh yes, naked.
But I don't know about you, but taking a shower with something that has more legs than you is a different experience,
taking a
my guy.
shower with any more legs, period, is just not gonna be.
It's not
fun.
Not it.
It's just because a shower. Listen, I'm not trying to knock on I don't know, some married couple who's into that. Whatever. I'm saying for me, where I am right now in my life, there's nobody in the world that I would want to shower with more than I want to shower with myself. Because listen, I'm not trying.
This has gotten weird.
I'm not. No, look, I'm not trying to kiss on myself or anything. I'm just saying showers are so
peaceful.
Come on, don't get up in my aura, in my space. Like this is my zen. I need this, man. I gotta recharge, bro. I was just hanging out with y'all last night.
Seriously.
But yeah, no. Naked.
Dude, I was naked and afraid. Let me tell you.
Shout out to Naked Juice, not a sponsor. Could be. Hit us up.
Could be.
Business email.
TaysonsJuice.com. Anyways, and dude, let me tell you how fast I got out of that shower.
How fast?
Super fast. It was I was out. Might as well just, those cartoons where
he doesn't even need to wish for super speed because he already has
exactly,
it.
bro, exactly. And so I'm I turn off the water, don't want to waste water.
Of course.
I am stripped, and I'm killing the spider this time.
Oh, he is motivated.
I am I killed your brother in my room. I'm killing you now. And so I grab a toothbrush. My approach was to grab a toothbrush, grab another toothbrush, and then stretch behind and smash it in between the curtains.
Oh.
Too scared to do that because the curtains was too big. I had to get really close to it. I don't want to do that. So then I was I'm done with this.
So wait. So this spider's just general body surface area is what?
It was a big mama. It was probably that big.
Okay. So you're saying if I come at you at either side with a toothbrush, you're just hoping that you line that up perfectly.
Right.
Okay, because for me, I've had a similar thing where it's a spider will be coming down on its web and I can see it, which by the way,
those are the worst.
It's the weirdest thing. What are you doing right in front of me?
Dude,
I'm
do your thing somewhere else.
I'm doing my homework right here, and I'm trying to hey. No. So I'll or at least what I've done this twice now. I've kept count. I've lined my hand up behind it, and then I'll punch it.
Oh. I don't think I could kill spiders with my hands.
I
could kill flies with my hands.
It's a different kind
Mosquitoes with my hands, not spiders.
It's a different kind of rush, let me tell you.
It really gets you.
If we were talking about anything other than spiders right now, we'd probably get in big trouble.
Kids?
Aside from the 4 kids you ate today. No,
I did not.
But yeah, anyway, so how did you end up going about
I went
this?
to the one stab approach.
Okay.
Just straight through. I hope I hit it, and I hope it falls.
Okay.
Because, it falls between the curtains and lands. That's what happens.
My biggest fear, by the way, when I'm going for a spider attack, is I'm going to miss. Dude's going to look up at me.
He's going to be like, bruh. And just come at you.
And come at my face.
Dude, exactly.
I would lose it. I'm not even kidding. My brain would forfeit the game at that point. I would.
Me menu.
Quick game. Pause. Yeah. Shut down. I would. I could not handle that. I would have an aneurysm. I'd be out, dude. I'd be done. Game over. I'd be like Mario out there. I'd be gone. Like
that is so funny. It's so relatable.
Bowser just stomped me in, but it's just a spider getting close to me. Okay. So
I go for with the one-handed toothbrush stab approach through the curtains, because the curtains are kind of thick. Okay. Not the thickest fabric, but I mean it's dense enough to I might not hit it on.
Okay.
But I go full power, man, super strength. I just go boom. I hit it, and it's gone. So I'm like, oh, did it just teleport again, bro? Like, what is happening with it? Dude, you're getting notifications.
I am going crazy. Plot twist, the spiders also have superpowers?
Dude, fly
literally
guy.
is Spider-Man, by the way.
Yeah. Turns into Peter Parker in my shower. That's kind of weird. But I'm like...
Showering with Peter Parker?
Now, if anyone who I want to shower with, he's the guy.
Peter.
Oh, wait. Tom Holland?
This just took an epic twist. No,
shout out Spider-Man coming soon.
Shout out to Far From Home.
No Way Home.
No Way Home. My fault.
I saw an Instagram post. It was like comparing Donovan Mitchell and Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, all these stats. And he's like, drops 45 points a playoff game. Donovan, yes. Spider-Man, no. It was like,
there's a clear better option.
Yeah. The question was like, got away home. Donovan Mitchell was like, yeah, an airplane. And then Spider-Man was like, no way home.
No way home.
But anyways,
which was another movie.
Which is the last one. Which is probably one of my favorite movies.
He is Far From Home and has No Way Home. I'm gonna be completely.
So he's
honest
probably
with
homeless.
You. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero of all time. And the movies that came out in the early 2000s with Tobey Maguire, those were my favorite movies back in the day as a kid. My favorite superhero movies. However, I watched the ones that came out later, like the Amazing Spider-Man is what they were called. Like I think they came out in like 2012 and 2014 respectively, 1 and 2.
The cartoon one, or
with Andrew Garfield. Wasn't a huge fan of those, and that threw me off. And I've not seen a single Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. That's my big confession for the episode.
Wait, you haven't seen Tom Holland?
I've not seen him in action as Spider-Man. Not one movie. Not even like the Avengers. Which, to be fair, I've never been really big on the Avengers movies. I'm more so a solo hero kind of fan, you know. Like just I like
Fly Guy.
I like my superhero movies one hero at a time, please. Like the Avengers are just overwhelming.
I'm not a Marvel fan at all. Mm-hmm. I've probably seen only like 4 Marvel movies, and I've fallen asleep in all of them.
It can be tough.
But my favorite Marvel movie, and that one I will actually like get hyped for in the movie theaters, is Spider-Man with Tom Holland.
Which, by the way, I think.
So I'm opposite with you. I've never seen Timmy McGuire's and Andrew MacArthur.
But Spider-Man, he's not even like a. I mean, like he's like a Marvel hero, but his movies are Sony. They're not even like. They're not even like in the Marvel like I'm pretty sure Marvel had
until
to
now
pay to get him in the Avengers.
You're probably right.
Which is crazy to think about, considering But I mean, we're not going to get into that because I don't know anything about that, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, we are not a movie
but
film.
Anyways, what was the resolution of your conflict here?
Good words there. Good.
Well, conflict and resolution.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I stabbed it. It disappeared again.
Okay.
I looked down. I peeked through the curtains in the ground level, and saw that it was dead, shriveled up. And I was like,
and how did that make you feel in that very moment when you saw it?
So it was it scared me a little bit. It was like, oh.
Just fill in the blank. It was a wave of
relief.
He was relieved that spider was dead and gone on his bathroom
and then I flushed it away down the toilet
with no remorse.
And that is my spider story.
I get it, man. Spiders suck.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on.
Anyways, let's move on.
I do actually have a kind of a question, like another thought-provoking little thing here. So spiders, they don't have like bone systems like humans do. Like most other little creepy crawlies, they have exoskeletons. Correct? Is that sounding good to you?
Bill Nye, is that correct? Let us know if I serve a voicemail.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's great.
I've heard the term exoskeleton before.
Bill, he's my grandpa. He's my uncle.
Grandpa and uncle?
he's my grunkle.
Grunkle.
Shout out to Gravity Falls.
Never seen it.
Grunkle Stan.
Grunkle Stan.
I didn't watch it too much, but I just know that there was.
I was more of a Sky High.
That was where I okay. But no.
Sorry.
Like I always thought, and I was like, because like if you just step on like if it's small enough, if that's terrifying. If you step on a
smile.
If you step on a spider, you will kill it. It will die.
Sometimes, bro.
All of its insides and brains and whatever is gonna get.
Have you ever stepped on a spider and it kept crawling away?
Of course, but we're not talking about those.
Stupid.
We're not talking about those ripped from a horror movie.
Like how? Like
moments.
how? The force of my foot coming down on you, and somehow you're still surviving.
Actually, yes,
Spider-Man for real.
That is specifically what I'm talking about because I wanted to say, as a spider, or as a spider killer. Spider killer. And,
sorry, continue.
And we're crooked. Okay.
No, now we're not.
Yeah. So it was a delayed song.
It's a delayed.
Yeah, sorry, but no. I was just thinking, like, if you just stepped on like only a spider's leg, could you just like break a spider's leg? Like, have you ever seen a spider that like has a limp? Or does it just like break it off because it's like you're
like
useless.
A gecko?
Yeah. Because I mean, I imagine you can like pull a spider's leg off and it would be fine because it still has like 7 others. But I mean, like, could you literally like break like the quote unquote like bone that's inside of it? Because I know like I said, it's an exoskeleton. So I just mean like, could you like break a spider? I'm gonna go ahead and say no because it's not a bone, and breaking a leg is breaking a bone. And
but when you squish it, where's the crunch? Like, what is that from? Just the body?
Just all of it.
Just
collectively, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the exoskeleton, the guts and the brains.
Okay. Let's stop. And the
spider tongue.
And the spider tongue,
I don't
man.
think they have tongues.
That would be creepy.
They got
and they're like 50-foot long tongues.
You just don't know because they never let them out. Spiders actually have the.
That's actually their web. Their web is their tongue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
So
great question.
So like when a fly gets in it, it just like retracts. It's just.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Just slurps it up. Yeah.
Charlotte's web is Charlotte's tongue. That's the translation.
I hate it. We read that book in elementary school, and it.
Me too.
And it terrified me.
Oh, it terrified
because
you.
Because I knew we were talking about a spider.
I thought it was just boring.
Oh no! And then we watched the movie. And
that's boring.
Spiders for me. It's kind of like that thing where it's like
that movie is weird.
Where it's like you don't want to look at it, but you can't look away. You know what I mean? Where it's like spiders. I find them gross.
Like me.
I find them ugly. I don't want to look at them. I don't like to. It brings me mass amounts of displeasure. But for some reason, I can't look away. So in all those little spooky scenes, they weren't spooky. They were just regular scenes.
Can we talk about Charlotte's Web for a second?
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
In all those scenes with freaking the Charlotte, Charlotte the spider, Charlotte and her web. All those scenes, especially the one, I have like a specific view, a specific.
Oh, I bet I know.
Specific screen grab.
There were so many specific scenes that are just
I'm
right
just
there.
thinking of freaking Charlotte, and just like it's just like, but like I can't look away because I'm like at this point I'm like 6, and I'm just like, no. I was more like.
I remember so many scenes in this movie for some reason. The first scene where the pig's haven't given birth, not given birth, but like.
But yeah.
Then the dad's almost gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Her taking it into her class, putting it under her desk. I don't know why I remember this so many.
That too, yeah.
I remember the rat tunnel where the camera follows the rat into this tunnel.
Ooh, that's good. That's
I remember.
Deep cut.
I remember the carnival one where they're in the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
And the pig contest of the big.
Yeah.
I remember the actual web and people come to visit it, and I remember when was it Charlotte? I don't know. That's probably the spider gave birth, and there was spiders like eggs everywhere in the barn.
Hate it.
Woo! That's a lot of memories right there.
Literally, like I'm so on edge right now. Like you guys can't tell because I'm like trying really hard to hide it, but like my heart is pounding right now.
Yeah.
I'm so.
Let's move on.
Like that little woo that you just did. It like startled me like in my ear because I just thought a spider was going like woo for some reason.
Yeah,
like it is an emotional trigger for me to think about spiders. So let's go ahead and move on here. And
Phrase
somehow
of the
we
day.
talk about
Let's
them.
move on.
We talk about them every day, every freaking episode somehow.
Why are they? They're just the scariest thing, but they're the tiniest thing in the world. How does that work? How is that like mentally okay?
But they're also big. Like they're big ones, bro.
I know, but
I don't
even
want to talk about
even
it
the
because
small
those
ones,
literally fuel my nightmares.
I feel scared.
But they're like,
I know.
like that would change your life.
Yeah.
If you,
Especially if you get bitten by one
I
and you
were
become
to-
Spider-Man.
If I were to literally witness one of those bird-eating Goliath mammal 42-7 species of whatever that lives only in like South America, which by the way, the reason I don't travel abroad is because just the chance of seeing a spider goes through the roof and seeing a big one goes through the roof. I like staying where I'm at, where we only have little ones, bro. Like, the only time I'm gonna see a big spider is if I go to, like, Petco and they have tarantulas. And even then, I'm closing my eyes. I'm staring at the floor and I'm walking in the other direction. Like, I'm not making a conscious effort whatsoever to look at one. But at the same time, I just can't look away because they're such freaky little guys. They're just, like, fascinating in a weird way.
Yeah.
Like, my guilty pleasure, like, if we lived in, like, an alternate universe, I would totally be, like, a spider scientist, an arachnologist, which I think I made that word up earlier on this show.
Arachnologist.
But I'm bringing it back. It might be a real thing, but I don't think so.
It honestly sounds like a real thing.
Arachnologist. I would totally be one if, like, you know, if it was opposite day, like, if every day was opposite day, I'd be a spider doctor. And you'd call me Dr. Spider. Maybe not, but something cool like that.
Wow, man.
Dr. Webb. My name would be Dr. Webb.
Dr. Webb.
First name Charlotte. They call me Charlie.
Webb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck, Charlie.
Yeah, her name was Charlotte.
I know.
Yeah.
Charlotte's Web. That's what we were talking about.
That's what it's based off of. But yeah, no. Let's go ahead and transition here. I want to talk about the elephant in the room. My hair is red, bright red.
And your jacket's even brighter.
Fire hydrant red. My hoodie is bright orange. Terrible contrast.
I'll draw it in
choice.
the illustration.
This is a terrible outfit choice today, but I did it. And I just want to say, the last time you saw me on YouTube, which was like 2 weeks ago at this point, my hair was pink. Now my hair is red. I know what you're thinking, Tayson. What are you doing?
Tayson, what are you doing?
Couldn't tell you, man. I'm really going through it. No. Yeah. But
No, yeah.
I mean, it's just life. I just have fun, you know? Like, when I was in the shower, like, rinsing, like, my hair off, like, after all the chemicals were on it, I was like, I enjoy this. Like, I enjoy I know it's kind of stupid to, like, sit there and, like, put all that stuff in your hair and, like, have to wash it out forever, whatever. I was really thinking about it, and that's why I want to bring, not just to say, like, look, everybody, my hair's red, but, like, to honestly say, like, for me, this is just what works for me in terms of, like, making me feel good, making me feel like, you know, like I'm expressing myself in the right ways, like I feel like I'm really doing myself justice, and I'm like, you know, I'm like, getting myself out there in a way, and I'm like, I'm doing what I want. Like, if 8-year-old Tayson would piss his pants if he saw me. He'd probably be so scared of me because I'm 8 feet tall. I've never liked tall people, so especially back then, I'd just probably cry. But no, I'd like to think that he'd be like, cool, man. Like, I want to do all that stuff that you're doing, so I'm happy you get to do it. That's all it is. I feel like that makes
appreciate you.
I feel like that makes all of my life choices make so much more sense. Like, it's
What
really,
would the, like,
it's really
8-year-old Tayson think?
It's really the mind of a 6-year-old. I'm just like, I'm gonna eat pizza today, and then I do.
I had pizza today.
Yeah, and then you just live the best life because you're a 6-year-old. Kind of. Speaking of how old I am, another thing I want to talk about is my birthday was very recent.
Let's go, baby!
So this is coming out.
Let's go!
Thank you. So this is coming out.
More applause this time. Studio audience,
Appreciate
thank you for coming out tonight.
Some flowers. So
All the spiders that are clapping for us.
So on the week that this is coming out, audio and video might be at different times. We don't know with the whole process. At the week this is coming out, my birthday was on the previous Friday, August 27th. And let me just
Happy
say,
birthday to you.
Thank you.
That's all we need to say. No more birthday songs, guys. Just wish him happy birthday.
Okay. If you'd like to wish me happy birthday, follow me on Instagram.
Just DM. Hey, Jason, happy birthday.
Hey, man. Yeah. By the way, I was overwhelmed this year. I don't usually get a lot of messages.
Yeah.
For my standards, I got a lot of messages this year. I'm not going to disclose the number.
Congratulations.
I'm not going to disclose the exact number because I'm going to be embarrassed when you're like, really? but
That's okay.
But no, it was a lot for me. And I was like, I forgot this many people cared about me. I was like, whoa. But for me, I think I want to bring it up because, like, I'm 18 now, by the way. I don't know if I said that. It was my 18th birthday.
He's now adult, and he's now can go to jail.
And, yeah, so I've now joined Matthew in the adults
Let's
club.
go. We're both adults on the show.
This is officially now an adult podcast.
Let's go. No more children can listen. Just kidding.
Let's go. This is now an adult, yeah.
All the children
no
listening in
longer for
Poland,
kids.
please stop listening.
Stop. Yeah, that's probably what it is. A bunch of 6-year-olds in Poland are all like, I want to watch my favorite show.
That's how they sound like. Sound like Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, that is not what they sound like there in Poland. In Poland, y'all have the sexiest accents. I don't know that.
Whoa,
for sure.
hot take.
No, I don't know that for sure. I'm just saying that to be nice because I love you, Poland.
How many kisses can we do tonight?
That was 2. Okay,
Okay.
That's not a lot. Bill and I in Poland, both very deserving of kisses. Many more kisses is what they're deserving of. But no,
Happy birthday, Jason.
Thank you, Matthew.
You're welcome.
That. No, but we always talk about like you know when people ask you on your birthday like how does it feel to be however old you are, and you're just like I feel the freaking same.
Exactly.
Janet. Like
seriously, Janet,
like
shut up.
Today's Wednesday. Yesterday was Tuesday. It's every other week. But no, like
shut up, Janet.
For real. I have an aunt named Janet.
Shout out, Janet.
She lives in Texas, by the way.
Oh, let's go Texas. Random Talk Stands with Texas.
Right?
That's pretty cool.
I might be mixing up. That's really embarrassing if I'm wrong.
Oh.
It might be Janice, but I think
Same
it's
thing.
Janet.
Janet.
Anyway,
Janet sounds better.
We're rolling with Janet.
At least she's not a Karen.
But this year, I'm not gonna.
Oh,
I'm
did
not.
you get
I'm not. I did get
Someone's
that.
yelling.
I'm not gonna say like some child just got abducted is what just happened. No, I mean I'm not gonna say like oh I finally feel different this year. Like no, I feel the same. But I had a moment for the first time in a lot of birthdays.
18 years.
I told Matthew about this, but I didn't go into much detail about it. I had like a good 20 minutes right at midnight where
dude, midnight thoughts.
I genuinely I thought about
Slap
like
different.
I thought about like recording myself and making like a time capsule.
That's what I did.
Making like a captain's log.
Then I deleted it.
I did. I probably would have done the same thing. But no, like I wanted to be like, this is me when I'm 18. This is what I like. This is what's going on in the world. Then I was like, that's sad.
That's cringy
just
too.
Sad. But
Favorite movie? Charlotte's Web.
No.
Favorite TV show? Bill Nye.
But then I'd watch it in like a week and hate it and delete it, and then I'd never have that later. Satisfaction. But no, I bring it up because I had a moment and I was like, holy crap. Like that was that. Like I'm not saying like, oh, I finally feel different, but I'm saying like, I this birthday actually like meant a lot to me.
Yeah, I mean it's a big birthday.
Which, by the way, 18 is only big because like society decided that like that was like gonna be the age for everything. Like,
yeah,
you're legal now.
You're an adult.
Means. Like, yeah, like you said, we can go to jail or something.
Let's just go visit jail.
Let's
we can just go to jail. I mean, doesn't have to stay in jail.
When you land on jail, but you go to jail.
Go back to jail. Yeah, you're just visiting. Yeah. Exactly.
Let's go visit.
Let's go visit jail.
Episode live from the Utah State Penitentiary. But no.
No cameras allowed in that one.
You know, I really probably not. I really, you know, it was a good intimate moment with myself. I really got to tap into like my own emotions for the first time in 18 years, and it felt really good. And
so take a moment.
That's all I have
think
to
about
say.
your life.
It's probably
right now.
going to take another 18 years for me to do that. So
when you're 36,
yeah,
you're just like,
quick
whoa, I'm 36.
Sixth grader.
Hey man, dude, this math, reviewing my multiplication, reviewing all these things. I'm a fast mathematician.
Would you say you
mathematic Matthew?
Would you say
right
you're
here.
good at those quick maths?
Quick maths.
So if I were to say like 2 + 2 is 4, quick maths.
I still don't know what that's from, so you gotta inform me where
I'll
that's.
send it to you.
All right.
But yeah, special guest coming on the show right now.
The last 2 minutes of this episode.
Hi.
All right.
Man.
Bye.
Great.
Well, this is episode 33
of season 2.
Door squeak. It happens every time. Every episode,
time.
There's a door squeak.
Gotta love it.
But please just appreciate yourself. Appreciate the little things, your hair, your clothes, your style, your birthdays.
Of course, just be yourself. Just express yourself, because life is just like so stupid if you're trying to be anybody else, bro. Like, don't be a poser.
Yeah.
Like, don't be a poser. Don't not be a poser just to not be a poser. Just like be yourself, and then you won't be a poser unless you're naturally a poser. In which case, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway.
Oh man, leave us 5-star review voice memo. Hit the link in the bios to take you somewhere to the internet.
take you somewhere fun.
Whether it be
we'll put a surprise link in there.
Yeah, like our surprise ad last episode. I don't know if you guys got to that part, but shout out to that. Yeah, maybe we should do more of those. But
I personally enjoyed this conversation. I thought this went over really well. I thought this was super fun. So I hope
another fast hour and a half.
Went by very, very fast, which are always end up being the good ones, even though it kind of sucks because you want to have it, cherish it a little longer. But yeah, either way,
my wet thighs.
That is the most, it's not the most long-winded outro. We've had much longer-winded ones, but every outro we do is long-winded. So let's just go here before we actually die. We can't say anything else.
All right, well, see you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing and doing sharing with all your friends so that they can hear it, and then thanks for telling them to share with their friends, and then thank you for telling them to tell their friends to listen to our podcast, so then they can leave a 5-star review voice memo. And yeah,
thank you for being here. Be nice to people, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Oh, I guess I should stop this too.
Yeah, good idea.